Good morning, Pastor Curt here, and I want to draw your attention to Romans chapter 12, verse 6, where it says, we all have different gifts according to the grace given each one of us. In other words, you got a gift, but you got to use it because it's a gift of grace. You didn't earn it. God gave it to you so that you can get unstuck. Watch this. You see, a negative motivation will never get you out of a routine or a habit. You can't just go, I'm going to remember my reusable bag because I'm so mad that they did it. The negative routine, a negative thought will never get you. You have to go on the offensive. What does the Bible say? Overcome evil with good. Not more negativity, not more evil, but with good. See, what you have to do is you have to own that you have a gift and you have to start operating in that gift. This is where Paul is just brilliant. Inspired by the Holy Spirit, he says, we have different gifts. And then he mentions them: prophecy, service, teaching, encouraging, giving, leading, mercy. Wouldn't you love it if everyone in your life, everyone on your street was like this? Wouldn't you love it if you were walking down the high school, Granite Bay High School tomorrow, you're walking your dog on the street, and people just started coming up to you doing their gift. They were like, hey, by the way, I got the gift of generosity. Here's $100. Someone else is like, I just mowed your lawn. Someone else said, I just did your homework. Someone else said, man, I'm just here to tell you, you're looking phenomenal today because I'm an encourager. Wouldn't you love that? How many want to live in that school? How many want to live on that street? Well, you can live in that street if you start being that person. It says it's contagious when you start living your purpose. When you say, here's my habit, here's my self-control muscle I'm going to develop, here's the one little thing I'm going to do. I'm not changing all myself, but tomorrow morning I'm going to speak encouragement. I'm going to be encouraging in every situation and moment. When it calls for discouragement, I'm going to step through and find something nice to say. And when you take that little act, someone goes, I'm going to serve. And when someone sees that service, they're going, I'm going to give to that service. And then someone says, I'll organize it. And the next thing you know, everyone around you is on the offensive. And when you're on the offensive, you don't have time to stay stuck. I hate being stuck. Do you hate being stuck? How many here, you have that gifting in life where if you go into Safeway and you pick one line at Safeway and you get in that line line will stop and not move for an hour. You got that gift? I got that gift. I don't know what it is. I get in line, all of a sudden the person in front of me, their ATM card has been seized by the mafia and they cannot, and someone else comes in, gets a whole grocery cart full, checks out, and I haven't even moved by the People magazine yet, man. I'm telling you, I hate being stuck. And here's what I realized is you can't just stay there and be stuck. You got to go on the offensive. This summer, we were going to the airport, and we got stuck actually in that line where you have to pay cash at the toll booth, and we didn't have the fast track, and we were in that line for an hour and 45 minutes, and it wasn't moving. My wife was driving. I told her, baby, we got to change strategy. She said, what are you suggesting, Pastor? And I said, let's break the California law. Let's break a law around here. And she's such a law person. She's like a rule follower. She's like, I don't know if I can do it. And I said, baby, put the pedal to the metal and go into the fast track lane illegally. And she just, against the wheel, pulled over there, and we went through, and $35 ticket came to my house. I never felt so good about it. Woo! Love it! Pastor lawbreaker. You got to do something different, friend. You got to do something, friend. Now, God, there's a few of you in this room. You're like, you come to church once every 3 weeks. God bless you. We love you. Thank you for doing that. Come next week. Do something different. There's some of you here, you're over 65, and you're like, oh, I don't have a gift. I don't have a purpose. I'm winding down. No, you're not. There's someone in this room, you're like, I'm too young to worry about that. I'm still worried about this. No, now's the time to grab your gift, do your gift, get the hope of God in your life. He loves you more than you know. And when you get on the offensive for him, you can break any habit.